Hello, and here I am. And with me is my guest, my girlfriend, my long-suffering girlfriend, as I often say, Niffer Desmond.
Yo.
Everybody's saying hi to you down there, Niffer,
In there.
in the chat. Okay, so, yeah, everybody's watching. We have all different kinds of people into computers and all kinds of stuff. They ask you all kinds of questions. And we'll get back to the shout-outs and all of that other stuff after we're done talking to Niffer. All right. How's it going, Niffer?
Well, this is lightning weather. We got
Put
it.
it right up on your mouth.
Ooh.
Otherwise-
Check.
So they can hear you. Yep.
All right,
right
here
there.
we are.
Yep.
In Tesla land.
Can you hear her okay?
Yeah, how's that mic dropping?
It's a little quiet. You got to get it right up to your mouth. Like, see how mine is?
So, like, I actually have to, like, mouth it, cup it?
Basically, yes.
Yo.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's good. I can't turn her mic up because it's two mics. Both of our mics are plugged into
Alright,
the same thing.
Just pretend I'm like
I can
that.
give her my mic.
Yeah, how about that? Is that louder? I'm like the little voice in Charlie Brown. Wow.
They said that's louder. You take my mic. I'll give her my mic for now because I talk louder anyway. And then we can switch mics back after we're done.
Alright.
Okay. Anyway, what's going on, Niffer? How are you doing today?
Well, I'm here in the center of the storm with you right now.
Still low. You gotta get it closer.
Oh.
Project your voice.
Okay, I'm projecting.
Good.
I just don't know what to say, that's all.
Oh, perfect.
I don't have a beard like you.
Is that my mom? That's my girlfriend. So Niffer's gonna show us some of the art that she makes. You want me to hold some of that for you?
I don't know.
You got it? I'll hold this. Okay, go ahead.
So right here, this is the Nikola Tesla coloring book, which I call the Man of Tomorrow, 'cause this guy was way ahead of his time. I mean, look, he could throw around a lightning ball like nobody's business, and he invented half of the stuff that we're using today. So here's to Nikola Tesla and his coloring book. It's kind of hard to hold the mic and
Yeah,
show it.
I'll show it, and you tell me what you want me to hold up.
Well, you could just kind of flip through the hold
Okay.
up like that.
So Niffer drew all of this and wrote all of this.
It's sort of a chronology of this man who was the greatest inventor possibly ever. And he always started out things pretty electrically. And shocking story, really. The way he even discovered electricity was shocking. As you can see, he was
There he
petting
is.
his cat. And if you go to the other side, you can see he was even born during a lightning storm. In the middle of the night, in fact.
Wow.
At midnight, on the stroke of midnight.
Wow, it was predestined.
Yeah. So this guy was always on fire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it has 24 pages, and there's some pretty dramatic stories. What are we showing? Oh, is this the Pittsburgh one? Okay, so that's you might notice it says Pittsburgh Penna right down there. This is because he got together with Edward Weston and created the first alternating current electrical system right here in Pittsburgh, PA. Yeah. That's where we are. And that's why we have lightning
This is a
storms.
really good picture here. I like this one.
Yeah, that one's from the World's Fair.
Yeah.
So I just took all the good highlights from his life and his philosophies.
And Niffer drew all this, and
we did a Kickstarter back in 2015
yeah,
to make this book happen.
yeah. And there's all the loves of his life.
Yeah, my hair has grown a bit. Yeah, he was electric for the opposite sex.
There's a
there.
word search.
Yeah, you get
And
to
there's a
find your
maze.
way to the Wardenclyffe Tower.
So it's not just a coloring book.
Did we get to Edison yet? Did you skip past him? Show them the Tesla versus Edison right here.
Tesla versus Edison.
That's
yeah.
what people know about that story sometimes, because Edison was such a jerk and he tried to say that AC wasn't safe and electrocuted an elephant, which is actually in this picture too. See it there? And this is all about their war of the currents. But Tesla's won, AC versus DC. So let's show them what it looks like colored in, because I have that artwork right here.
So here's a page that Niffer colored, huh? Oh yeah, like that.
There they
And
are.
this one.
And there's the actual AC system colored in too.
Very cool.
Mhm.
So this coloring book is
So it's in its
on your
4th edition
fourth edition. Wow.
printing, yeah, because I
there's
sell
this
out
too.
of it every year or so. And I have it on my Etsy. Someone will.
It's
Yeah,
for
that's
sale on our Etsy, yeah.
So
This is
yeah,
the
that's the back.
Wardenclyffe Tower, which she was building, but they never got to finish.
Right. It was supposed to. Someone's writing Etsy there. Maybe I don't have that on hand, but
Well,
we'll do it after.
well, yeah. One of the mods will put your
Yeah.
Etsy link in the chat.
There
it is, right
yeah.
there. So that's
And Chris has his copy already.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's pretty
And then
cool
you can
because that
cut
thing
this
on the
out.
back you cut out, and you can color it in first. Oh
Yeah.
look, it's green screen. It's disappearing with
Yeah.
all the electricity. So yeah, and you can make a little stand, and it'll stand up, and it has his eyeball on the bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's got some activities and
it's very cool.
yeah.
Yep, I saw you work on this. You worked very hard to bring this to life.
I did. I had to get together a whole Tesla team.
It took a lot of work and a lot of days, a lot of months to make this happen. It's a great piece of art, and you can, if you get it, you can work your art into it too, because then you get to color it.
Right.
It's very cool.
Should I answer if anyone has questions about the book or Tesla? I can.
Yeah, if anybody has any questions, you can type them in the chat, and Niffer will answer them.
Yeah.
Of course, you could just ask us questions too in general.
Illumiachi.
Questions that we can both answer. But Niffer is, I gotta try to get her in the shot a little bit more. There we go. How are you doing? We're doing well, right? That's a good question. I like that question. And yes, it's
LSD blotters are.
yeah,
That's
it's
a
very.
good compliment.
It's
Thank you.
kind of like an acid trip.
Yeah, some of them are kind of mandala-like, and I just.
There's a
wanted to
question for
make
you.
it-
Track Stand Man wants to know what inspired you to make this book.
Oh yeah, because I knew there was all these other things with Tesla, and that more people should know about him, but there was no coloring book, and I thought, well, that would be a great way to get kids and adults interested, and maybe multi-generations. Can you hear me?
Very good.
Okay, yeah, directional mic. So yeah, I just decided there needs to be a Tesla coloring book, and I just made it.
Yes, and the world's a better place for it. How long have we been dating? That's another question.
More fingers than we have on our hands.
That's
Oh, like
true.
13 years?
Yeah, 13 and a half years.
Yeah.
13 and a half years. Here's a question. Niffer, do you cut your own bangs because they're amazing?
Yes. I got some crazy stray hairs. But yes, I do. Thanks.
There's another one it's highlighted. I really wanted you to see it. What is it like living with Paul?
That's a hard question to answer because it's just like every day for me. So, I don't know what it was like not to live with him.
Joe Blev, how's it going? He wants to know who spends more time on their hair each day.
Definitely Paul. Except for today. Yeah, once in a while. Depends. It depends. Depends.
Control Quinn says that her friend named their daughter Tesla.
Awesome.
Though I shouldn't say her. That's you're not supposed to say stuff like that. You're supposed to say they. You're never supposed to assume gender. So I apologize for that. Here's another question. You guys getting married? And we'll just keep going past that one. Let's see. Where can we get one? The coloring book?
yeah,
One
it's
of
on
the
my
mods will put the
Tesla.
link
It was already in there. a
down
little
there
while ago.
again for you, and it is Concert Mojo was asking.
Yeah.
It's on Niffer's Etsy store. What's your Etsy store called, Niffer?
It's called Trilodian.
Trilodian.
It's
Trilodon. Is there an E near the end there?
Deon.
Deon. Trilo. Trilo.
I don't have another
D-E-O-N.
coloring
Okay.
book yet. I don't know if I will.
What's your next coloring book going to be about? You did make another one, though.
I did.
Just
We
a
could
second one.
maybe do a separate thing on that one.
Yeah, we'll have Niffer on again
Yeah.
to look at the other coloring book that she made.
With all the freaky animals.
What's the most shocking fact about Tesla? The Fantastic Plastics are asking.
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I mean, even though he was such an electric personality, he never did marry, and it's debatable, if he even ever had a girlfriend.
Ooh, how
Even though
kinky.
he was so stunningly handsome too.
He was a real lady killer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. How did we meet? Here's a question for you from Weathered Pecker.
Through the
Top
internet.
Shelf Pineapples and Concert Mojo. They all want to know how we met.
When the internet first started.
Yeah, I don't think so. Niffer used to listen to my music a long time ago, right, Niffer?
Yeah.
How long ago? What year did you start listening to my music?
92.
1992.
92.
Right, but what year did we meet?
That was quite a bit later.
2007.
Yeah.
Yep. I
So-
first saw some of Niffer's art. Niffer made a music video for a song by the Residents. You can see it on YouTube. It was on the Residents commercial DVD.
Commercial album.
Yeah, it was for the commercial DVD. And it was for the song Margaret Freeman. And I saw that in 2005, but I didn't know who Niffer was back then either. And then a couple years later, well, the next
It's
year,
very soft.
I
his
was
hair.
I was searching on MySpace. Remember MySpace? I searched on there for people who had Weird Paul in their favorite music list. And only like 4 people or 5 people came up, and she was one of them. And that's how we met. Yep, that's the
that's
whole story.
MySpace.
Here's another question. Is Paul's hair as soft as it looks?
Let's find out. Yes.
Oh, my. Okay, yeah, we want to know about Weird Paul's hair feel. Oh, man. Do we play music together is another question.
We might sing a duet one of these days.
Yeah, we might do a song together on Twitch, maybe.
We should do more.
But
music.
we only ever recorded one song together. It was for a video game that we
Oh,
did a
yeah.
bunch of the voices for. The game never got finished and it never came out, but we did record a song together for that video game. Maybe someday I'll release the song. Who knows? Drunk Roku wants to know, where do we get a Niffer? I don't know. I think I have the only one here. Sorry, everybody.
There's probably 20 others. You can dig them out of the river.
Weird Paul coloring book? Well, that's a good question because we're
Oh, well, we
we're
started
gonna be
one.
talking about that in just a couple of minutes, actually. So,
We started one.
yep. Okay. Can we get a link to her art? Did somebody post that? A couple people have asked. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
there
up
is a
there.
link. Lebowski posted it a little while ago up in the chat. If I can cut and paste that, I'll post it one more time to Niffer's Etsy page, and she's got a lot of art, and
Like this.
I don't know if this is the complete link or not.
Pittsburgh.
Penna. Did that work? Hopefully that posted.
Oh, he has to see.
As we could. We did our best, so I hope you were able to get what you wanted out of that for the most part. Thanks a lot for joining us, Niffer. We'll have Niffer back, though, in the future, so you can see her again, okay?
For more color adventure.
For more color adventures.
Colorful.
Yeah, and we'll look at the other coloring book next time. Okay, that's cool. So I'll set this aside here so it doesn't get messed up.